Hello, fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. On the last episode, we headed back inside after talking with a lot of heart after the incident happened. Turns out the cops were really close, and in fact, Gumshoe was really close by. Took them like minutes to get here instead of the 2 hours it was from the city. And they immediately started investigating. Maya got arrested. We did meet up with another person who was asleep during the time, Innie Miney, who was the person that was asleep in the side room. But we went and talked with Maya. She doesn't remember anything about it because she was channeling someone. And you don't keep your consciousness while that happens. But we decided there's no way she could have done it. Right? So we told her to get the paperwork ready for us to defend her. Meanwhile, we headed back to the to Karain Village. The day before, we had accidentally got Lotta to realize she took pictures of the place. So she went to go do that. But we also had a chance to go investigate the crime scene where we found a bullet hole and a very priceless folding screen. And so that's about it. We don't really have much to go on right now, which is why we're hoping for a Hail Mary. Although we did get a Magatama from Magatama from Maya while we were at the detention center, because I guess she's just allowed to give stuff out. But I think we were just about to move over to the side room because we hadn't explored there yet so far. And that looks different than it did before. Oh, hey, like, you're that guy from yesterday. The, dentist guy. No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire. That's right. Wait, no, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, Wright. Well, I got like 3 letters, at least. I don't think she gets the point. Also, I had to double check, and yeah, she did. I was like, what 3 letters did she get? Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I studied this thing called parapsychology at this college, and, you told me about that yesterday. The sesame allergy, too? What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry? My bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was it I was talking about again? If Lotta ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. Oh, the characters that Phoenix Wright has to deal with on a day-to-day basis. Also, I really hope I don't start saying like again. The last time that happened, we had to run from the building. So, she's still here. We can talk with her again. She has new things to talk about. Well, actually, some of these are kind of similar, but she offers more information. Let's talk with her a bit. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like, what? Okay, that doesn't count. Like, the medium's training? Or, like, how they inherit their spiritual power? I suppose. This village is the real thing, after all. Hey, you think there'd be, I don't know, some other tourists that'd be just like her, that are studying way into this. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type. At least on the surface. Then again, it has been, what, 15, 16 years since that incident happened? The one from the first game? What happened? Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary. She says, with a silly smile plastered on her face. I don't think we've seen her eyes yet. She's like Brock. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. She really doesn't know anything, does she? About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday, too. That's right. The reaction yesterday when I asked was... I guess it's technically a flashback, but it's not like... It's like a different flashback. I can't remember if I did this in Phoenix Wright 1, but I think I did because I knew the other games did it. But for flashbacks, it usually turns black and white. So I edited it black and white in Phoenix Wright 1. And then yesterday we had not yesterday, but the previous episode, there was a flashback that didn't turn black and white. I don't know if that was a trilogy issue. Or if that one wasn't actually black and white in the original game. But this is even different because there's no background. Oh yeah, she did have a reaction. Also, because this is a flashback, I'm not redubbing it. Okay, she is definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Like, no. Alright. There are a couple things we can examine here. I mean, for the first thing we should examine is this, because this wasn't here yesterday. Now, where did this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. I think there's a couple more things we can examine. Oh, this is a funny one. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Kurain Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir. Isn't it cute? I, like, totally bought that. Ah, so it's yours. Yeah, so, like, this village is really famous for, like, channeling and bears. Wait, famous for bears? But it's like, okay, if you ever, like, see a bear, you just play dead and they, like, leave you alone. Is that right? Yeah, because, like, fighting back is totally of no use. Has she actually tried to fight one? I don't like how it's channeling and bears, and it's like, wait, bears? I don't even think we see a bear in this entire game. No, wait, hold on. That might not be true. Or else I'm thinking of a different game. Don't quote me on that. All right, we're actually done here. Let's move before I start saying like or get information wrong again. You surprised me. And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Okay, so so we can talk with her, but it's the exact same things we had with her last time. And I think if we do either option, she'll run away again. But this time we have a different thing. We can present her with something, which is the Magatama that Maya gave us. She told us to give this to Pearl, so let's give this to Pearl. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. I'm in trouble now. Yeah, this is not the reaction you want. If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling. Oh, I don't even know what voice. I had a voice choice, but I went against it because it would have been the stupidest thing ever. So, and I was, she's gonna have the same voice as Maya. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I, worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. What? Oh, Pearl's theme! So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh, wow. It's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love. What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. What a wonderful relationship. Wait, I mean, we aren't. Things aren't like... I can tell you're a good person. All right, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can. And we officially got a new friend. So this is Pearl. I think her information just updated in the thing. Yeah, she's 8 years old. A channeling prodigy. I said it right this time. Also, yeah, everyone else is here. Except for Morgan Faye's age, I don't think is ever given. Also, yeah, his stuff has been updated now. So we can finally talk with her, and she will actually tell us stuff now. Hooray! Pearl, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. Where in the world did she get an idea like that? By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yes, for example, I studied the Karain technique. Ah, I get, no, I'm a lawyer. A lawyer. Lawyer? Yep. Is that related to spirit mediums in any way? None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. Yeah, she's incredibly sheltered. All right, how about the item in her hand? So, what's that you've got there, Pearl? Oh, this? I found it yesterday. Oh God, my throat. I had a cough. If you want it, I can give it to you. Yes, I will accept it. All right. Well, if you really want to give it to me. You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick. She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. And we got the key! An old steel key, a green jewel is set in the center of the key's grip. Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl. That... Now you got a nickname. I mean, everyone else is giving Nick a nickname. He can get a nickname. You can give a nickname to someone else now. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama? Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't access something like this, all I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Please take this. I'm sure it will be helpful. What do you mean? It will let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's all right with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret. Alright, so we just got the Magatama back, and it's now glowing. And according to Pearl, it'll reveal people's secrets. Well, we actually know a person with a secret. Well, we know they're hiding something from us. So let's see what happens now. As we get introduced to something. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. She's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? But what? No! How old do you think I am? Phoenix is 25. Yeah, even 17. Alright, so if we talk with her now, we noticed that the victim thing got unchecked. So we talked to her now. If we talk to her about this now, I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I like totally don't know him. Ah! What is that? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart. Huh. What? This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these psych locks, Mr. Nick. Psych locks? Huh. Is it psych locks or is it psyche locks? I think it might be psyche locks. Based on what people eventually start hearing me say and start being like referencing. We'll get into it more. Will we get into it more? I feel like that actually doesn't start popping up until the third game. The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person, and let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but I guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Well, I've got to start somewhere. Give this psyche lock thing a try. Hold on. I'm not sure if I actually, used this yet. Also, if you notice, there's not a check mark there anymore. There's a lock symbol there. Which means that there is something, I don't think it's yet. Yeah, it's definitely not now. So we'll just leave for now. We'll come back later. We need to get some evidence first. Because we have a new game mechanic that we can start dealing with once we finally get the evidence. And I hope we show it off sometime today. Hey, it's you, pal! So you're going to be your lawyer, I bet. Yes. Oh. I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once. I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey! You're a cute kid. I'm not scary. Honest. Wow. I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey! I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing showing her something that's dangerous? Oh. Sorry. Oh, his theme is finally back. Is this the first time we're hearing his theme in this game? All right, well, let's talk with him a bit. That's not a good first topic. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we've got a few pieces. You've got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer is going to testify tomorrow. You must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta... Yeah, another flashback. We had this already. And definitely Lottobot's not coming back to talk right there. It's annoying getting all her dialogue made. Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it. Yeah, I don't think Pearl wants to hear this. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? Victim? About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year, and... Huh? I could have sworn I had. I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets, and boy, are those big. It looked really interesting, too. Hey, you have a copy, pal? Copy of that article. I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. So, we actually do have that copy, which, if we bring it out now... Well, hold on. Before we actually talk to him about tomorrow's trial, here we go. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and... Hey! There's that news story! The one about the malpractice suit! 14 patients died, and it caused a huge stink. Yeah! That's not all, pal! Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Huh. Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal. This is for you. All right. Thanks. And we got newspaper clipping 2 added to the court. Mimi Miney, nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, died after falling asleep at the wheel. Is that all that says? That's all that says. Well, gee, that looks like a familiar last name in that newspaper clipping. Almost like I could use it as evidence for someone. Nope, not yet, not yet. I still have to finish talking to you first. About Maya's trial tomorrow. I've got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So, which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. I'm so glad it finished like that, because I just finished that sentence, I think, before the last word came up. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. What? Von Karma? Okay, this should be a flashback in black and white. Manfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Also the tase. You got tased, remember that. Wait a sec. But didn't Karma stand trial and... That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? We got a new topic. So, who is this successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal. It's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. I can't say the correct word for prodigy. I almost messed it up again. Prodigy. Why do I get the D and the G mixed up? Kid, huh? Well, wait a second. He doesn't say second. The 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, oh my god. A prodigy. Prodigy. I said it wrong. I can't say a prodigy like that. I would have heard something about. Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff, and it's a great place to develop a person's talents. Is it 13 still? Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. I think in the original Japanese version, it's not Germany, but it's America. I think. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Stop it! Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. Say the word prodigy right. None of that matters anymore. Now that he's gone. Well, that sounds ominous, but... Hey, we got what we wanted. And we're actually done with Gumshoe for now. So let's go back. Let's go talk with the Miss Miney. So we have what we want to talk to you. So in order to actually start this, we have to go to present, and we got to present the Magatama.
Take that!
The victim. Our first psych lock. Psyche lock. The bar of health comes up. Any Miney, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? I should try to show that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Annie and Dr. Gray. Well, how about this newspaper clipping that mentions Mimi Miney?
Take that!
Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Miney. Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed. She was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray Surgical Clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Unlock successful. So, there's a thing about the Psyche locks. I'm just going to call them Psyche locks. I think that's the actual pronunciation. After you get them right and you get that unlock successful, if you are missing any chunk of... I don't think it's health. I don't think health is the correct word. But I don't know what the correct word could possibly be. If you're missing any health, it replenishes, I think, half a bar. So, like, half of that bar gets replenished if you fully do it. You do get hurt if you get the wrong things. But unlike in a trial where if you lose all of your health, you don't get guilty verdict. You just stop and be like, I don't know what to do. You just have to come back later and hope you get it correctly. So now it's finally unlocked. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Mimi Miney. She was, like, a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people. Like, a total slave driver. My sis was, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy, like, drove my sis so hard, so, like, that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice? Yeah, like, I think that's what the doctor's fault. I think that was the doctor's fault, too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death. Oh. I'm sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psyche lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Yep, and Eni disappears. So yeah, the psychic locks are a brand new mechanic that are introduced in this game, where it allows you to actually start presenting stuff and have like a mini trial outside of the trial. I like the psychic locks. There are, I'm not sure if there's actually I mean, she said if you eventually don't have enough proof, you should stop. I don't know if there's a situation where you can't finish it, but you should at least start it. Like start doing a psyche lock. I think, because you do get information from them. There might be one later on. We'll find out. We'll find out together. But we're done here. Let's go back. Way back. Way back. All the way to the Crane Village. Mr. Nick? What's wrong? I have never left Crane Village. Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing. You're going to meet Miss Maya, aren't you? They cough again. Please tell her I said hi. And hey, wait! She ran off again. Well, I know Eni's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Sigh. All right, back to the detention center. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice. I forgot. I forgot when I did Maya's voice the first time that this actually isn't Maya. Oh no, it's the sad song! Mia! Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. We never saw her in her office like that. Mia. She's Maya's older sister. And my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help. Just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But... So, tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. Again. Yeah, this isn't the first time she's been behind bars. I told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is? Tell me, please. Believe in your convictions. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client. We haven't talked with Mia in a while. We haven't seen her since case 1-4, because, I mean, Maya and Mia were nowhere to be found in case 1-5. Also, she wasn't in case 2-1 either. Alright, let's talk with her a bit. Not guilty. Evidence? Oops, there we go. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is. And I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes? Mediums can't have dreams. They can't? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. Well, where's your proof of this? How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix. You already hold the key. Really? Come on! Show me the key to this case. The key, huh? Well, gee, if it wasn't telegraphed enough! Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold. Gee, I wonder what they could possibly be talking about. Could it be the actual key? It is. Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. Oh, the music stopped. That's ominous. It's literally the key to understanding everything that happened in this case. This key? Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But... How can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. Mia? What? What's wrong? That's right. Only I can see the psyche locks. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me. What in the world is going on? And we finished the investigation phase. Well, the first investigation phase. Whew! That didn't take long. That felt shorter than Turnabout Sister's first investigation phase. Oh, God, my throat. It doesn't help that I can tell I'm coming down with a cold. And I'm doing all these weird voices that are certainly not helping. Yeah, let's save my profile. Speaking of which, it's the last day of the year. This is coming out tomorrow. Ignore that, because I had to actually accidentally replay everything because I forgot to save it after last episode. So, as you can see, Part 2-1 trial. We're heading to the trial after this because we did all the investigation we could. So, we're going to see who we're facing up against, the successor to Von Karma. And we have the literal key in our hands that blows this case wide open, if only we knew how. So, on the next episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All, we're heading off to the trial and experiencing everything I just mentioned. So, until next time, hopefully you enjoy.